Hi guys, this is Ravi. Well, this time around I'm talking about a Malayalam movie review. Basically, it's a bilingual, Telugu Malayalam bilingual movie. The movie's name is Vismayam in Malayalam and Manamanta in Telugu. Well, before I talk anything about the movie, I would like to play a small video that I recorded at the theater. I was just parking my bike and the one who gives me the parking ticket, I just asked him how the movie was before I entered the theater. So here is his frank opinion about the movie.
సినిమా మస్తు ఉందన్న.
మంచిగా ఉన్నదా?
మంచిగా ఉంది.
వాటికంటే ఇదే మంచిగా ఉందా?
వాటికన్నా ఇదే బెటర్.
ఏది ఈ సినిమా పేరు చెప్పు ఒకసారి.
మనమంతా.
ఓకే రైట్ అన్న.
Well, I did not record a full version from his side because I was feeling that he might reveal some suspense elements if there are any in the movie. First of all, I'm really very happy that finally a Telugu director has come out and taken a movie with a very very strong content. These days it's a very rare thing in Telugu movies at least because we generally have a formula and that's where the complete movie revolves because all of the stars here in Telugu generally have their own individual fan base and the kind of audience also go crazy when they make commercial movies because they have been following this trend since very long time. It's almost become impossible for the directors to create a movie which has strong content plus commercial stuff, and that's where people are missing out such wonderful stories in Telugu. And it's a blessing in disguise, I should say, that Mohanlal sir has finally decided to enter Telugu movies after a very long gap, and he's come with a very very powerful story. I'll leave about the business part of the movie because movie may be into extremely good profits or it may be having subtle collections and all, but Mohanlal sir and for that matter most of the Malayalam heroes should be appreciated for the kind of stories that they select because they are not beating around the bush and telling the same stories over and over, right? They are just selecting some refreshing concepts. At least since the last 4-5 years we've been hearing a lot about Malayalam movies, right? Chandrasekhar Reddy sir is known for fantastic and offbeat movies. You can take his complete movie filmography and you can see that no two movies have same concepts and they do not follow under the same pattern. He completely thinks again from the scratch and develops a completely wonderful storyline and presents it in a very understandable way. Now this movie initially started off at a very slow pace, but it steadily increased the graph, right? I've been hearing a lot about Mohanlal sir's Telugu accent well before it because even in my trailer reaction and teaser reaction, people were commenting that is Malayalam, is Mohanlal sir's Telugu accent good, and I've even checked out some comments in the social media that his accent was not so accepted and all that stuff. Nothing of such sort was there when I watched the movie, and it was absolutely wonderful that he has dubbed his own voice. Believe me, Rajnikant sir, Surya, Vikram, all of these people have wonderful fan base in Telugu, but they never dared to dub their own voice. It's been close to, I should say, since the last 5-6 years that they have been flooding Telugu movie industry with lots and lots of movies, but never did I see that they have dubbed or dared to dub their own voice for the movie. Probably the commercial aspects etc. played a very important role, but they never dared. Now here, Mohanlal sir just came out of the blue and he just did that dubbing. It is really an appreciable fact. If you observe the complete pattern in the movie, the first half was completely taken for establishing the characters and saying what they are at what point of life, and exactly at the interval point you get to know about the strong content about individual stories, right? 4 different stories, and you get to know the conflicts about them. At least you arrive at a point that okay, now something is going to happen. Now I was thinking that okay, second half if it is not handled in a clean way, it might go haphazard. Now when the second half started, it just took me into the story directly. It did not just prolong and prolong. The only thing that I felt was the song should have been better when they did that flash mob when that guy proposes the girl, right? And if you see there, whatever was happening was happening in a sync. There were no extra scenes or there was no out of the scope kind of a scene. Everything, whichever thing that they have put was completely sensible, and even the characters were shown in a very subtle way. It is not that just because somebody is a hero is being given extra powers, nothing like that. It's just like common man story, right? So everybody can relate it almost more or less. Each and every character in the story teaches you some or the other thing about life, right? If you take Mohanlal sir's character, it shows you about the path that he has chosen to attain success in his life uh, is wrong, right? Now the moment he has taken a wrong turn, his complete life got disturbed, right? So it teaches you that no matter what, just struggle and just give your best, always work hard. Do not try to choose the wrong path, because ultimately at one point of time it will cause a very big risk in your life, right? Now if you take the young kids, the girl's character, it's about encouraging some poor guy and poor kid to to get him educated, and show that empathy on poor people. Specifically in that scene when she goes and tells the parents of that kid to talk to the police, and she feels very sad for that, right? And even while distributing the pamphlets, she was feeling a little bad about how the other guys were thinking and throwing the pamphlets just like that, right? And now it shows you that you should have empathy and that kind of a feel for your fellow human beings. Now the third character, about the guy, something, in the adolescence particular period of time in everybody's life, we fall for other genders. Yes, that happens, but at the same time you should not take into a decision of committing suicide or taking your own life, because there are lots and lots of people who will always love you no matter what, right? So that is not the ultimate solution for everything in your life. Problems will come and go, but you should not take an ultimate decision or kill yourself just because somebody has done something else with you, right? Now the fourth character, the woman's character. Now it's been very long time that in a proper Telugu movie, except for a movie like Bahubali, that a woman character had such a strong story around her. Gautami's character had a very strong presence on screen, right? And the way she was talking, if it was her own dubbing in Telugu, she was just fantastic. And her combination with Urvashi was just brilliant. I mean, both of them were like rocking on the screen. And I think they were hardly, except for the airport scene, both of them were seen together in almost every frame, right? Wherever Gautami was there, except for Golapudi Maruti Rao scenes, you can see Urvashi ma'am along with her, right? Also, I should really thank Yeleti sir for bringing back one of the yesteryear super character artist, Golapudi Maruti Rao. He's also a wonderful writer. I'm not sure if he's the one who played the same role in Malayalam, but I don't remember when was the last time I watched him in a proper movie, which is of a notable range. I don't remember, but at least it is very happy to see him, and even Chandramohan also. Chandramohan, the one who played as uncle to Mohanlal sir, he was just calling up the transco, and he was finding out the meter number, right? That thing is also like bringing up your forgotten artist is also something which is very appreciable. Camera, the kind of screenplay, the kind of photography, everything is very proper, and looks like not much of the budget has been invested to just shoot the complete movie. It looks like it has been planned in a very very clean and easy way, so that everything fits into the right amount, and nothing goes above the line. Music is also wonderful, except for that flash mob song. The background sound and all, whenever the correct scene came in, it was just very good, and the lighting that was chosen was appreciable. There are no weird angles when they nothing drone shots and all, nothing like that. It's very clean. These kinds of movies may not score well at the box office commercially, at least in Telugu. I'm not sure about how they are scored in Malayalam, but at least in Telugu they are not scored so huge. And I really feel pity on those people who always get into that streamlined formulaic point that, okay man, I just want my hero to just jump in the air, fight, and then something like that, dance at random songs. Yeah, that should be there, but not in every movie. At least at least they should take risk and do some sensible movies, right? At least to their age. I'm not taking a dig at any of the heroes here. I'm just telling you that just break that point that, okay, romance and all, but that's okay. You should do one, two, three movies of that kind. At least one sensible movie, something like Drishyam. Venkatesh sir should be really appreciated. Venkatesh and Nagarjuna should be really appreciated for taking up. Now that Mohanlal sir has become a notable face here, I would really want him to make bilinguals more and more, so that more of his movies will be released here, and that way a strong fan base for him also gets developed here. I guess this movie can easily be made in Bollywood, and I feel Irfan Khan is the right guy who can do justice. Um, Probably Ajay Devgan can also fit in, but I'm not sure if Ajay Devgan accepts such kind of roles because it's a little underplayed one, right? I personally felt that the last scene should have been shot in a much better way, because he really booked her a flight, he got her a passport in Tatkal, and everything happened. They just went into the airport, and exactly at that last point of time, when she was about to go, he just calls her up and he just calls him up and says, "No, I will not be sending my wife because she is all my thing, this and that." Probably that would not be correct point, right? He should have sent her and told her to come back in a month because they must have been missing her. Something like that, probably something like that should have been added. Not instantly calling her back. That is too bad, right? Anyways, that's a very simple point. But of course, it's a very clean movie. Go watch it along with your families, and you'll feel very happy because there's no vulgarity, there's no technology and everything involved in it. It's just about connecting emotions. That's it. If you are someone who can get easily connected to the characters and love drama, this is the perfect story for you. You'll surely enjoy. At least it's a one-time watch. If not, I'm not saying that this is a super duper hit movie, but yes, this is something which is sensible and you can watch it and enjoy. So that's more about it. Overall, I really liked it, and I'm not even eligible enough to talk more about the movie because super directors like Rajamouli and Gangaraju sir have shared their opinions about the movie on Facebook. Just follow their page on Facebook to see more about it. So finally, congratulations and welcome you, sir, to the Telugu movie industry. So that's it. Anyways, have a nice day. Thank you.